Honk.
And as always, the honk will lead them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Thursday stream. It is October 24th, 2024. It is about 10:40 p.m. Eastern, which is much later than I want to start. I have been struggling to get the Thursday streams going on time. It's just mostly because Thursdays are a very, very busy day for me. I'm teaching, and then on the way back, I have a long commute, and I have stuff that comes up. For example, today I had to deal with stuff relating to a world building thing that I'm doing at my university. So I had to talk to the guy about arranging that. I had more grading I had to get done, and it's just, then I got to take out recycling and garbage. It's just a day that it's a day. So I don't know entirely what to do about that. Friday is usually a day that's a little bit easier in some ways, but then it also meant that I lose Friday and Saturday nights most of the time. So I don't know. I will work on it. It is what it is. There's not much I can do about it when it conflicts with teaching and stuff like that. But we're going to get going and get a couple of hours of play in, and there is a possibility that I might be doing a bonus stream on Friday. I will not be streaming on Saturday because I will be away visiting family, but I will possibly be able to stream on Friday. We will see about that. I will know more about that hopefully tomorrow. But in the meantime, we're here with some Forgotten Realms. So I am very excited to play that with all of you folks. If you have not done so already, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube at !ArvTube, and thank you if you're watching me over on YouTube right now. Discord is !ArvCord, or you can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Twitter is !ArvTweets. Blue Sky, !ArvSky. Website, arvanelleron.com. And while you're there, don't forget to check out Hearthglow, which is our actual play recorded podcast, which has been going very well. Very excited about everything relating to Hearthglow, and all of that has been really good times, so definitely check out that. And if you have not done so already, please as well consider checking out Gen GMs, which is the show that I do with Zach Clay and others. With Zach Clay is what I do, the Gen GM show, which is DM and GM tips and things of that nature, which reminds me that I do need to put a note in here. Just give me 1 second. Really don't like that stream mode. Okay, good. Okay, good. Just want to make sure I had that set. All right, lovely. So yes, Gen GMs, please check that out as well. On the financial front, Excavation Point Arv Treon, really trying to build that Patreon back up over 100. Very cool stuff that you can get for yourself and move the channel towards various channel goals. So that would be lovely if you could do that. Also, you can check out our merchandise area, Exclamation Point Arv Shop. That would be lovely as well. Patreon is I just said the Patreon, actually. Subbing to the channel, that's what I meant to say. You can get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch, which is always appreciated. So please consider checking that out if you have not done so already. And let's see, on the financials, so I already mentioned that. On the publishing side, Exclamation Point Exclamation Point Icarus, sorry, I'm looking at three things at once. Exclamation Point Icarus, that's my graphic novel from Mathis Arts. Exclamation Point Library is my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Exclamation Point Greyshade is my Greyshade IP. Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic, the books of the Grey Assassin trilogy. You can get those right there. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade done by our very own Trent Sparks. And you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade coming out from Alligator Alley Entertainment and being designed by our very own Brandon O'Brien. You will not want to miss that. It is going to be awesome. I am very excited for that. You can do that at exclamation point Gray Shade. And as always, exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage. And send the message we will do so for others in the future as well. As I say, Forgotten Realms tonight, hopefully a bonus stream on Friday. I will not be here on Saturday, but I will be back here next week, and next week is going to be very busy, y'all. We are going to have the Patreon-fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month, which is Age of Wonders 4. Then I'm going to be over at Pen and Pixels, or I should say GOG.com with Pen and Pixels. Hey, TomTom, with Pen and Pixels. And I'm going to be doing the By the Dice Roll, doing Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Then that evening, I am going to be, then I have a world building university event that I have to go to in between those two things, because it was the only time that they could actually fit it. And then we are hosting a spooky reading, so you will not want to miss that. This is being hosted by Claire Cooney, CSC Cooney. Carlos Hernandez will be there, and a whole ton of amazing writers. In fact, let's see, I think I have this posted somewhere. I'm pretty sure that I have it posted. Hang on a second. Okay, let's see. So if I go down here, let's see. There we go. Yes. So it is going to feature. This is going to be happening at 8:45. And it is going to be featuring Krista Carmen, Zigzag Claiborne, Jessica P. Wick, Rob Cameron, Tonya Ransom, Juliette Wade, Dr. Lisa L. Hannett, Cassandra Kaw, Kenesha Williams, Mike Allen, and Dr. Kathleen Jennings, in addition to, as I say, hopefully Carlos, but definitely Claire will be there as well. And, of course, yours truly hosting it. So super excited for that. That is a big lineup. I'm super pumped for that. That's going to be happening, as I say, on Tuesday night. So you will not want to miss that for our spooky reading. Then Wednesday we have got community D&D with the Shadow Crew. That's going to be a good time Wednesday night. And then Thursday is our Halloween show. That is actually Halloween. It's our Halloween show, and it is our official reading that we do, our annual reading of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, and another piece by Edgar Allan Poe. And I haven't decided what piece I'm going to do yet, what that other piece is going to be yet. We shall see. But that's going to be happening Thursday, and then we are going to be moving into the month of November. Triffid is working on the schedule as we speak. And November looks like it's going to be a really awesome month. We got a lot of stuff happening. The relaunch should be happening of Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks during that month. We are hoping to get the Star Wars game from John Helfers off the ground during that time as well. So we got all that happening. And then, of course, we will have more of Eberron, Oracle of War. The conclusion of Season 4 and the season premiere of Season 5, which is our next to last season of the entire campaign, so that's going to be a good time. And more By the Dice Roll with the Ghosts of Saltmarsh, which will be super cool. And in addition, more Beowulf with Taritunes. So we've got a lot of cool stuff happening over the next few weeks leading into the month of November. And then, of course, December. And also more our vocalists and stuff like that. And in December, of course, we have the awesome Christmas Carol annual holiday reading with the Our Vocalists, which is always a great time. We have the special family show that we do on Christmas. We also have the end of the year show, the game of the year show, basically, that we do every year. So a lot of cool stuff as we wrap up 2024 and get ready for what will be an exciting 2025. So a lot of cool stuff going on is what I'm saying. All right, let me get rid of this and let me turn on that. Hello, everyone. It is good to see you all. I hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, I am excited to be getting into this again because what we did last time, for those of you who may not have been here and don't remember, what we did last time is we managed to defeat the hordes of Dragonspear. I'd say that was clearly the most, I've never had to fight that many units on the board at the same time in one of the gold box games. That was definitely, this is annoying me. Get off my hat. This is a cat hair. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Strike a pose. There's nothing to it. Vogue. Okay. Oh my God. There we go. Oh man, Tef not be with you. Yes. Anyway, so we defeated the hordes of Dragonspear, but that apparently has caused other problems because when we did that, the destruction basically summoned forth these undead creatures, and so that means that we have got to deal with those creatures with Lich. It happens to be perfectly balanced for our level, as we are now basically levels 10 and 11. So I'm excited about that. Outrageous. That was, listen, they weren't your hordes, Dragonspear. They were totally different. It's spelled Dragon Spear without the E. So it's a totally different scenario. Like, I can understand why you could find yourself being concerned, but fear not, because it's just a totally different thing. It's not even, it's not even close. Yeah, totally different. Exactly. Okay. So let's see. So let's move this up to here. And let's get this rolling. I am very excited to play tonight, actually. I really wanted to get started earlier, but it's just been super hard on Thursdays to get rolling because I'm busy doing my full-time job, etc. So there's not too much I can do about that. Okay. Run that, and let's go. Now, what I have to do is, the thing I don't fully remember is I don't know if... Yeah... I don't know if game 16, the way in, the labyrinth. Yeah, see, I've already done all of this, and I don't think this is right. I think what we want to do is we're going to want to look for... All right, actually, it doesn't matter. If we start the game here, let's do that first. I know. Seriously, right, Dragon? Okay. So let's see. There was the Hordes of Dragonspear. As you can see, totally spelled differently. Okay, but we did this already. So, let's see. So what we're doing now is Lich, I think. But I don't honestly remember whether that was in this. There we go. Lich. Which is game 36. Okay, so now what we need to do is... Okay, so we open the folder there. I just want to make sure that I think I transferred the... I think I transferred them over last time. So I believe I did that already, but I just want to make sure. No, I sure didn't. Good times, good times. All right, so then that means that the ones that are in the realm, which is the introduction, which I think is game 00. So let's get that rolling. Okay, so this we're gonna put over here. We're gonna open that in a new window. We're gonna move this here, and we're gonna go to game 00, which is right there. We're gonna open the save there. Okay, yep, that all looks right. Okay, copy that. Over to Lich. You found an item that could bring Echo Alpha, so you see a -15. Listen, -15. That is... I'm trying to think if I've ever actually seen someone with a -15 AC. I'm not sure that I have. I think that may be, like... That might be a record. I don't know that I've ever seen a -15 AC. That is some stuff right there. Okay, so we've got that. Play the game. Add character. Yeah. Yep. I'm bringing Canis back. Yep. I'm bringing Echo back. Yep. Okay. 4, 5, 6. I mean, just look at that. Look at those beautiful numbers. -13, -8, -8, -3, -3, -2. It's just that's where it's at right there. Hang on a second, just fixing something here. If he had Dex 18. Yeah, I mean, well, honestly, the first order of business, I'd like to get Nonstop and Shadowed Mage a couple boosts to their AC, frankly. Effect Life at -2, that's not optimal, but also he is a mage. Like, I don't want to overestimate what could actually happen. So, All right, here we go, folks. It's Lich time. In deep woods east of Shadowdale's northerly farms lies Fox Ridge, a broken off and overgrown ridge of weathered and cracked limestone. The cracks and small caves within it are many, and are home to many normal bats, snakes, spiders, centipedes, and groundhogs. Porcupines sometimes shelter in them in wet weather, and a faint odor betrays use by skunks. One cave is much larger than the rest. Welcome to the realm. Game 36. The definitive UA conversion of Dungeon Module Ref 5, Lords of Darkness, the dread lair of Allocare. You have come to Fox Ridge in search of something that has terribly concerned local farmers. Likely much of what is at play here is pure superstition, but enough scholars have spoken to lend true merit. Great magic lies beyond the grinding gulf, says a passage in the lore of Flantar, an old history of the lost realm of Flantar. Flantar lay along the river Tesh on the western edge. John Tesh? On the western edge of the Moonsea, 600 to 800 years ago. This grinding gulf is said to be underground behind a cave in the Elfin Woods near the river Ashaba. With goblinoids raiding with more and more frequency of late, nerves are already riding high. So when an adventurer began speaking of something very similar to the grinding gulf, it quickly raised tensions in the area. According to this adventure, the large cave along Fox Ridge leads to underground chambers and passages where flying horrors lurked. These passages supposedly end in a great open cavern where countless rocks dance and crash together in endless whirling motion. That sounds terrifying. That adventure is long gone, and when you arrived in town, you found the farmers worried to go into their fields, to milk their cows, to ride into town and sell their goods. They've offered you what they can to go into this large cave along Fox Ridge and seek the truth or lie at the end of the traveler's tale. All right? Well, before I do any of that, I'm going to order this properly. So we want Echo Alpha to go up here. We want Hillness. Nope. Here. We want Hillness to go here. We want Arcana Spot to go here. We want, let's see, Shadowed Mage to go here. Effect Life Nonstop. Okay, good. That's perfect. Great. Now we're going to save it as A. No, I don't want to exit play. But I do want... I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Okay. Save A. No. Flying horrors. I mean, yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. Aha. Search. No, that's not it. Why is it doing that? Come on, man. Okay, so there's this, there's this, there's this. Why is it not doing... I'm trying to get it so I can start the map running, and it's not... It's being a pain. It is not opening up the map the way it's supposed to. This is 36, isn't it? Yeah, it's 36. To the pain. All right, let's also save this under J. No. Exit. Exit. Shoot, that's not what I meant to do. Save. J. Yes. Quit from game. Yes. All right, let's try starting that up directly. Let's do it this way. Play the game. Play the game, play the game. All right. Why you got to be that way? God, I wish this were less. I really, really wish that this were less janky sometimes. Like, it's not. Okay, wait. Please tell me that's right. No, that's not right. Where is this barbarous crap? It's not even the right characters. Is that? Okay. Aha! There we go. Success. I don't know why that was different, but... Okay. Yeah, I know. It is the case that it's old. But, you know, it's like, listen, for the most part, it actually has worked pretty well, I have to say, so. All right. Right, so we're going to turn around. Turn around. Every now and then I'm going to look for a Lich, 'cause he's always slowing down. Turn around in this map. Okay. Yeah. Hey, no, exit. Look at those. By the way, let me just check this quickly. So Echo Alpha is level 9. It's going to take him a while to move up in rank. Actually, wait a minute. No, he's a human, so that's fine. Hillness, level 9, about halfway through. Shadow Mage, also human. I don't know why he has a dwarf save bonus on Shadow Mage when he's also supposedly human. Anyway, level 11. Effect Life, level 10. You know, these guys, I don't think I made them all human, actually. I think they were half-elves, but there may have been corruption somewhere along the line, and I don't care because I don't have to worry about level caps that way. So, Nonstop level 10, got a ways to go. And Arcanist bot level 9, about halfway through. So, Effect Life is closing in on being a level 11, is what that is. Yeah, why? You think I would throw too many other people off because of my skill? Is that what it is? You're right. I don't want to dissuade anyone from trying themselves. Why should I take away their joy, right? Right, Dragon? A bit too off key. Uh-huh. Turn around. Every time the dragon spear makes fun of the sing, it makes me feel like a clown. Turn around. That's because I know that I am actually in tune, and Dragon Spear is missing an E. You light a torch, illuminating the entry of the largest cave along Fox Ridge. Easily wide enough for you to fit, easily tall enough for you to stand. Okay. A for effort. Okay, save map. Okay. Right. Uh-oh. It's the winged horrors. You hear the thrum of rapidly pounding wings in the distance. The mosquito-like predators layering here have been agitated by your lights. These sturges? Yeah, they are. Why does it say... it must have been 10 points of damage, because I thought it said 0, but I must have been covering over one of those. It was 10. I like that the Sturges also are like, ugh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Dead. So much for the Sturges. That was not much of a threat. The last Sturge hits the floor. Happy birthday to the floor. Okay, and you shine your light into their lair. From here, it appears to be a large natural cavern. Well, this is where I was told that I was going to find some stuff, so apparently that's true. Lich's lair. Uh-oh. The Lich's lair. I'm sure that's just a metaphor, right, chat? Like, that's not actually a Lich. You stop, staring down at the floor of the cave. There's a symbol etched where you stand, old and faint enough that you could have easily overlooked it in such poor light. It's a curious rune in the shape of a stemless three-leaf clover, 3 joined loops. All right. You stand before a stone door. It has a rusted-out metal keyhole and crumbling pull rings. In front of the door lie 6 pieces of gold. You take them? No. What? Okay. Overloaded. Well, okay. A crack in the cave wall has been widened by digging into a narrow, twisting tunnel from which a faint charnel smell emanates. Much earth and rubble has been thrown out of this passage, trampled by many bare, apparently human feet. Okay. Aha. The uneven floored cobweb tunnel leads to this large chamber. 20 plain stone coffins, hollowed out granite blocks with lids, rest here in rows of 10. I'm sure nothing could have gone wrong here. They have been rudely torn open, and their bodies within devoured. Cracked and gnawed bones litter the ground. Uh-oh. 4 hunched figures rush from the shadows. They attack with a voracious hunger, brandishing claws extended from shriveled human fingertips. I am voraciously hungry. A ghoul. Do not want. Let's see. Gonna hold off on the turning here. Good. Mm-hmm. Good. Nice. See you, ghouls. Felt a little ghoulish there. Okay. I like their triumph animations are like, okay. Right. Some 22 gold coins lie on the floor before this stone door. Do you take them? I'm nervous that I'm not supposed to be taking these things, but I also feel like they might be part of a puzzle or something, so I tend to get rid of that drow chain, but I don't think I will. Four coffins in this corner are empty. Aha. Door opens onto this corridor cut from solid rock with a floor of dressed stone slabs. It stretches away to the extent of your torch's reach. At the end of the hall, you glimpse what is apparently a throne. As you squint, trying to focus on the throne at the edge of your light, wary of more threats, a translucent spider drops from overhead. Oh my god, it's Shelob. Oh, hi. Goodbye, ghost spider. That seemed very appropriate. Something falls in the way. I'm immediately like, kill it. Ground suddenly drops open beneath your feet. Oh no! Echo Alpha falls but does not fall far before sinking deeply into a gelatinous cube! The trapdoor begins to swing shut, but you act quickly and wedge it open. Pulling your friend free, the cube slithers up the sides of the pit, making its way into the corridor before you. Battling a gelatinous cube! I like the gelatinous cube also does that. Slaying the cube loses its cohesion. Like a broken balloon, it rains down into the pit. Marking the wall with chalk, you ensure that you will not trigger this trap a second time. Well, that's would have been interesting. Let's throw a Cure Light Wounds on Echo Alpha. That's pretty good. You definitely do not want to be falling into anything involving a gelatinous cube. It's not a good time. Second pit trapdoor drops open. Arcana Spot plunges into an icy bath and the trapdoor swings shut overhead. That would be Echo Alpha. With the supreme force of will, Echo Alpha forces open the trapdoor. The springs now work to hold the pit covering closed. Working quickly, you haul your friend to safety in the corridor. Drowning narrowly avoided, you set about marking this pit trap as you did the first. A rune on the wall will warn you upon your return to this corridor. As you reach the end of the corridor, you see that the throne is immaterial, just as the spider that attacked you at the onset of the passage. Okay. You step into a room some 20 feet square, with a man-height mirror of polished bronze facing anyone standing in the entry. The mirror of Arized. Another stone door is visible, cut with the interlocking rune of a 3-leaf stemless clover. The sight of the mirror freezes you, but after a moment you realize it is not enchanted. As you breathe a sigh of relief, the flutter of stony wings brings your attention to the room's shadowy ceiling. Oh man, we got ourselves some gargoyles! Okay. See ya, gargoyle. Okay. Okay, come on, gargoyle. Yeah, I still don't have a shot on him. Okay. Nice. Outstanding work. Good job, everyone. So much for the gargoyles. The locked door opens into a smoothly carved hallway that is hung with weapons. It ends some 70 feet away in a pair of double doors. Yeah, I'm sure that this place is totally safe. You reach the end of the corridor where double doors stand closed. To the left of the doors along the north wall is the now familiar glyph of 3 interlocking circles, a stemless clover. As you touch the doors, some of the weapons along the walls quickly animate. Axes, polearms, and swords levitate magically, flying towards you. The doors themselves refuse to budge. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. So you run to the clover glyph. Touches the glyph and all the weapons suddenly drop to the floor. As you watch, the doors to the east quietly swing open, revealing a cavern beyond. Hey! Good call by me right there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's cast a Cure Light on new spot. And another Cure Light on Hilness. I'm fairly happy with that. This must be the grinding gulf. You emerge onto a ledge over cacophony. A black chasm stretches before you, its unseen bottom lost to the churning darkness below. The jagged ceiling is only 10 feet above. The gulf is full of floating, rapidly moving rocks that wish, swoop, tumble, and soar about, crashing off the walls and each other. Rocks collide nearby, showering the shelf where you stand with debris. Taking this in, you leap onto a passing stone. Rocks explode nearby, raining debris. You leap east to a rock. As your feet leave this stone, it shifts, spinning wildly behind you. You land hard on a small rock that barely holds your weight. Other stones careen past in the darkness. Oh, God. Let's go northeast to a stone. The leap will be dangerous. As your feet leave the stone behind you, 2 larger rocks collide below you. Shrapnel pierces your clothing as you hurtle through the air. The rock wavers under your feet, but you maintain your balance. You leap from rock to rock. You land on a rock, wiping away sweat to focus on a ledge to the east and churning rocks to the west. Let's get east. Setting your eyes on the ledge, judging the speed of nearby interposing rocks, you make the leap for sturdy ground. You land on the ledge, legs aching and head spinning. Behind you, stones explode, but the shrapnel does not reach you this time. Woo! That was interesting. Not my idea of a good time. Oh, good, I can rest here. Even better. Save that map. Lich's Lair 3. As you step into this room, a far-off deep gong sounds. The inside of the door appears to be smeared with some sort of stucco. The chamber is empty except for several exits and a troop of 14 skeletons wielding rusty old longswords. Even as you look upon them, the creatures turn and march on you. A hellish force drives them on. You can do this, skeletons. Looks like they had a bone to pick with me. I like these sprites, though. Dead. Can I sweep? No, can't. Okay, good. Oh, I got hit. Nice. Good. Good. Very good. Getting hit once for 2 points of damage is pretty good, I'd say. Nice. Ah, no thanks. I don't think I need 25 light crossbows. As the last skeleton falls, the door in the northwest corner swings open and a stone golem marches out. Oh. Okay. Whoa, that's cool. Hello, stone golem. Nice. So much for the stone golem. You stand in heaps of bone and rubble. Yeah, I do. I sure do stand in heaps of bone and rubble. This room, the one that held the stone golem, is dusty and unfurnished. More than half a dozen skeletons wielding rusty old longswords stand in this room. A fiery light burns in their eyes. They are different from other skeletons you have faced. Really? They're different than the ones I just saw? Because they look exactly like them. Casting. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Alright, kill the freaking caster right now. Didn't look like a caster there. Nice. Alright, that worked out okay. Hold monster spell was a little dicey. Okay. Pressure plate depresses and you hear trapdoors being withdrawn from unseen recesses in the ceiling. Moments later, doors fall open overhead, dropping carrion and feasting rot grubs upon you. As you struggle to burn and excise the grubs, canisters of gas shatter around you, making you drowsy and slowing you. Burned, eyes heavy, you stagger back from the deadly trap. Well, that was awful. Let's cast that on Arcana Spot. No. Shadow Mage. Not at all effect life. Definitely not who I wanted to have cast that. Okay. Ugh, a terrible Cure Serious. Come on, Arcana Spot. Jeez. Terrible spell uses. Save it under I for I don't know. Arcana Spot suddenly drops into a pit. As you see your friend vanish into the darkness, though, a magical effect reverses gravity in the corridor around the pit. Gravity rights itself again in an instant, hurling you to the floor. As you struggle to regain your bearings, Arcana Spot begins fighting his way out of the pit, faced with a zombie with burning red eyes. Ow. Ow. Zombie. Zombie. Yeah, yeah. Goodbye. Okay, let's cast a Cure Light Wounds on Effect Life. Awful Cure Light Wounds. Just absolute garbage, these rolls. Okay. Arcana Spot vanishes into a pit. As your friend disappears, long dormant enchantments reverse the pull of gravity in the card around the pit, throwing you to the ceiling. Moment later, gravity rights itself, dropping you once again to the floor. As your friend climbs towards freedom, though, a zombie with flaming red eyes follows closely after. Getting hit a lot for a lot of damage. I mean, I'm going to have to cast Cure Critical on Effect Life. Okay. This room houses a rogues gallery of fiery-eyed zombies. As the door opens, they march on you, smashing numerous vials of poisonous green vapors. You cannot help but inhale these fatiguing fumes as they attack. This looks like a job for Fireball. Okay, Evil Stench. Turn. What do you mean nothing happens? They're zombies. We mean nothing happens. Lots happen. They get turned. When you absolutely positively need to clean out a room. Nice. Just in case. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Target. Ooh, so close. Take him out. Nice. No. Okay. Facing the door to the north is a large unlocked wooden door with ornately... Facing the door is another door with ornately scrolled iron hinges. This chamber is vast and dark, with a ceiling 30 feet up and a floor 20 feet below. You stand on a projecting jetty. The floor passes through the wooden door like a lowered drawbridge. It ends in midair. At the end of the jetty, a glowing two-handed sword levitates point down in the air. It is the only source of light in the room. By its pearly white radiance, heaps of gold pieces can be seen gleaming on the floor below the jetty. You step out of the jetty looking for a way to reach the sword or the gold, wary of a trap. The jetty shakes as a terrible many-headed beast clambers onto the wood behind you. Heads swoop in to bite to knock you 20 feet to the floor below. Yeah, this is not great. Nice. So much for that battle. You stand poised on the end of the jetty looking out at the glowing two-handed sword. You reach out and take it. Your hand passes through the brightly glowing weapon. Another illusion. Well, that's some crap. The brightly glowing illusionary sword hangs point first just before you. You believe you could affix a rope here in order to lower yourself to the floor below. Do you descend? Yes. You stand among hordes of gold coins, minted in every domain and for centuries across time. Reeling from the attack, you stagger away from the now faintly translucent coins. Merely illusions. What a shock again. Hello, Bit. What truly stands before you are more than a dozen zombies. Zombie. Fortunately, these do not paralyze. Even against my low ACs, relatively my good ACs, ghouls are still a huge pain. Right? That's what I'm saying. Fortunately, I know what I'm doing here. My guys know what they are doing. These guys all have ties. They're all doing the monster mash at the same time. Hmm. Okay. They're doing the thing. Dead. Dead. Okay, let's see. Let's go for that. Oh. Ready? Whoops. More to just take their place. Not hitting me very much. Good. Close. It's worth a shot. Is he starting to flee in panic? There we go. It's difficult to believe that the illusion even now is not real. You stand just below the tip of the jetty. You believe that you could hook a grapnel onto the platform from here and climb to it. Do you climb? Yes, I do. You clamber up onto the jetty. Oh, wait a minute. That was a mistake. Okay, so let's see. Rope down. And this one. Rope up. Okay. Secret door. Secret door, yeah. That's what we are. As you reach this fork in the corridor, a pair of fungi begins to shriek. The sound is deafening and you cannot hack the things down quickly enough. Silent to your agonizing ears, a troop of zombies shamble into sight. Some dark force drives them against you, stealing their resolve against your holy powers. Wonder if that means that I can't actually turn them even if I wanted to. That would be interesting. Well, these guys are gathered together for something. That may have been. I think that might have hit Shadowed. Thank you, Drew. Thanks for the resub, man. 74 total months. That is what I'm talking about. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. How you doing, Drew? Welcome to a Thursday night. What? Oh. Can I not? Oh, really? Oh, forgot that I had a zombie right behind me. I didn't even fireball my... See, I didn't think so. Yeah, exactly. That's who I should have fireballed. I did not quite place that. The placement in this is definitely not easy to quite get a sense of, honestly. Ooh, I don't... Yeah, I don't have any of the heals left. I'm going to save this under C for complications. That's going to be... Lich's Lair. That's too bad because... Because I know that up there is a safe area. I guess I could go back around. I'm not 100% sure if if they have like random encounters in this particular adventure. Oh, really? A bit? Oh, use the center function. That's a good call, actually. That is a good call. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but I'm going to give it a shot and see if... Secret door. Ooh, okay. Carefully avoid the pit trap. Oh, shoot. One of these areas. There it is. I knew there was a safe area here. Let me actually mark that. Okay. I knew there was a spot that was. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, because of the incredible dexterity, right? So they were always going to make their save. Definitely like me some monks. The chests are insubstantial illusions. Okay. No secret. It's only a one-way secret door, huh? Interesting. I know about that. So this is... Huh. Oh, I just realized that was a mistake. No. Passage ramps upward to an apparent dead end. Apparent. Spy hole in the floor looking down on a 10-foot wide corridor leading from east to west. You see nothing of note in the passage. Okay. Okay, well. That's interesting. Okay. No, I don't not want to descend. A secret door. Damn it. That seems bad. Lightning arcs in the chamber to the north, rebounding from wall to human again and again before vanishing into the room behind you. Ow. Ow. Distantly, you see a wizened man in mage's robes. He's difficult to discern because of a veritable horde of zombies before him. He bows his head and then dashes to the northwest alcove. The zombies march forward. I would have preferred not to get hit. Okay, I gotta reload that because the map was messed up. So I don't want to go through that whole battle and then find I can't use it. See? Begin adventuring? No, that's not right. Load. Is it J? Begin adventuring? I think that might be right. Yeah, I was here. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Save J. No. Exit. Zap. 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 Ouch. Jeez. 40 points of damage. Okay, no. How about that's a big no. How about that? Out of your mind? Could do like an elemental protection or something like that, but all right, let's see. Okay. Hit for a lot of damage. But the good news is nobody's dead. I mean, except those guys. Those guys are dead. Juju zombie. Don't even know what that is. Juju Smith-Schuster, receiver, former receiver for the Steelers. Yeah, I mean, I figured it might be that too, but bad Juju. No, 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 no. I don't like that at all. Okay, good. All right. Turn. Nothing happens. Turn. Nothing happens. Fireball, fireball, does whatever a fireball does. Bup-a-dup, bup-a-dup, bup-a-dup-a-dup, bup-a-dup, ba-na, da-na-da-da-da-da. Yep, good. Dead. 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 Okay, that was pretty good. I will happily take that. See ya. Good. Outstanding. See ya, Juju Zombie. Zombie deck saves. They're like the Matrix zombies, right? These guys are so far away that... It's so far away from me. So far I just can't round out. So far away from me. You're so far away from me. All right. Doing it. How does a zombie have panic? Oh no, I'm going to be dead? You're already dead. From way downtown. Nice. I should have healed her. Left in a sanctum. The ceiling area is 40 feet high, rising nearly beyond the light of your torches. Looking about the sanctum, you see it contains a table and chair next to a wall shelf holding a row of severed heads. There's no sign of the wizard who initiated the attack. Oh, he doesn't have... Let's cast that on Effect Life. Not a very good one. Right, we're going to cast Cure Critical Wounds on Arcana Spot. We're going to cast Serious Wounds on Arcana Spot. Going to cast Serious Wounds on Nonstop. Do that again on Nonstop. Going to cast Cure Light Wounds on Effect Life. That's a terrible Cure Light Wounds. That's more like it. Oops, going to cast that again on Nonstop. That's an awful Cure Light Wounds. Oh, Jesus God. Not great. Okay. Diet Cure Wounds. It really is kind of that. It's the Diet Dr. Pepper of Cure Wounds is what that was. Shelves behind the table are heavy laden with dozens of texts of magical lore, too many to take and carry with you. On the table, however, lies a collection of vials holding various liquids. Several bear magical runes. Interesting. Okay, let's see. So let's pool. Let's take items. Take these broken boots. Okay. Let's see. All right, so got an AC of -8. That's pretty good, actually. Whoops. But I don't think this banded male... let's ready these boots and let's trade the robe to affect life. Okay. And then Hillness has a -8. -7. So it's good, but not good enough. -4. That's better than what I had. Outstanding. That's what I like to see. Let's trade Ringmail +4 with Hillness, which will probably not be good enough. Yeah, it's not. Okay. All right. -2. AC1. Okay. Good, very good, excellent. This low-ceiling cellar contains 16 neatly arranged strong chests of magically preserved oak bound with metal straps. As you look through these chests, you find the first 12 contain 1,000 gold pieces each in cloth bags of 100 gold piece collections. 2 chests contain silver bars tarnished black over the years. There are 60 trade bars in one chest, 53 in the other. One chest contains more than 800 loose gold coins of different mints and ages. Also in this chest is a small pouch of 26 platinum coins. The final chest holds loose silver and copper pieces, close to 500 of each, all mixed together. Ooh, good on that experience. All right, and effect life is leveling up. Ooh, he's got another level 5. Oops, no. Okay. All right, feeling good about effect life there. In this room lies a collection of assorted treasures that the wizard has collected. All right, treasures like what? Oh. Oh, man, that means I have to take items. View items. Okay. Instead of AC negative 13, AC negative 12. That's awfully good, though. Okay. Okay. Now, got AC negative 8. AC negative 8. Cloak of Protection plus 3. I love that. Trade with him. Still negative 13, which makes sense. All right. Let's trade that cloak to Shadowed Mage. May not make a difference, actually, with Shadowed Mage, but... Still negative 3. He has one with plus 5, so... Ooh, okay, so nonstop's negative 4. This should bring him to negative 5. Yep. Yep, it does. Outstanding. I was just saying I needed to up. Still want to... Shadowed Mage and Effect Life are the ones that I want to really make... have this work out for them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Drop. Yes. Hey, what's up, Tim Coolish? How are you, Tim Coolish? Welcome to the lair of the Lich, he said. All right, so that's plate mail, so it's -8. Also -8. Really? -9? Really? -9? You can give them the plate mail. Trade Arcana Spot. Can't trade Arcana Spot. Okay, negative 13 with that shield plus 3. Negative 14 with the shield plus 3. Oh, man. No draining the levels. Not so far, anyway. Yeah, negative 14 is pretty nice. I am not going to complain about that. Yeah, we're going to drop that. Okay, so negative 8 AC for Arcana Spot. Negative 4 AC. Okay, that's not anywhere close. Drop. Yes. Now, he's not... I mean, the negative 14 AC, that's if he wasn't using his two-handed sword. But still... Trade Arcana Spot. Trade Arcana Spot. Because normally he's using that. But still, the point is he can... What? Where? Oh, yeah. Still negative 9 AC, even without that. Okay, he's got that negative 8 AC. What about with that? Negative 7 AC. I'm going to drop that. What about that? Negative 3 AC. Yeah, that's nice, but... Okay. Nothing of value or interest remains in this room. Yeah, this is looking pretty good now. Negative 13 for Echo, negative 9 for Hillness, negative 8 for Arcana Spot, negative 5 for Nonstop, negative 3 for Shadow Mage, and negative 2 for Effect Life. I'd still like to get Shadow Mage and Effect Life a little bit higher than those, but other than that, those are some very serious protective numbers. Especially considering we started where we couldn't get any armor. Lich's Lair. Lich's. Okay. When you absolutely positively need to not get hit. An alcove in the wall beside you houses a spy hole looking into the chambers that lead from the main entry to the inner sanctum of the lair. Okay. As you near the end of the hall, you hear shuffling sounds from the wizard's sanctum behind you. Turning, squinting into the darkness, you hear it again. People are moving in the sanctum. Okay. All right. God damn it. The bookshelves to the left have been cleared of the dozens upon dozens of books they once held. To your right, the south door swings shut. The air here is filled and reeks of decomposing flesh. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I wish the map program a little more reliable. What's up, Nonstop? Hey, Nonstop, did you check out your new negative 5 AC? Thanks to your brand spanking new banded mail of some kind. I don't know what it is, but banded mail of something. Echo now is negative 13 AC, Hillness negative 9, Arcana Spot negative 5. You've got a negative 5, Shadowed Still's a negative 3. So, as you step to the door, you see a secret door in the west wall swinging shut. You glimpse a rotting zombie, arms loaded with books. The door here where the zombie disappeared with an armload of books has no unlocking mechanism on this side. Yeah, maybe not, but I know where it does. Yeah, I thought you'd be happy about that. All right. Yes, I want to go down. Gotta get up to get down. Gotta get up to get down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that zombie on the floor. trying to find where the zombie went. I'm really nervous about going here, though, is the problem. Because I don't know... I'm going over here so I can reset, like I can rest and stuff, but I'm nervous about going back across this passage. The only thing I can think of is that if I go into that other area, it'll lead me to another spot of the Lich's lair. Oh, the wizard turns from the edge of the grinding gulf, eyes narrowing at the sight of you. Behind him, the rocks have impossibly merged into a single thick bridge. His zombies are toting his books across the span, but enough remain behind to serve as his guard. Why would you insist upon dying? I give you the chance to live, but you follow after. As he speaks, you see that he's impossibly gaunt, too thin to be a living man. He moves his head, and the light of your torch flashes a fiery red in his pupil, reminding you of the fiery-eyed zombies. A cold understanding settles upon you. This wizard is undead. A lich. Die, filth. The lich begins chanting, and his zombies come forward. Okay. I don't care. Okay. Sounds licherous. Oh, come on, man. That's what I like to see. Fireball, fireball. Dead. 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 Yeah, I was worried about that. I wanted Hilness up on top of him right there. Man, something is still... I assume that guy is protecting them, and that's why that's working that way. Stacking damage on the Lich. Lich casts Wall of Meat. I know, right? I keep forgetting that's not a high enough spell. What? Ow. Jeez. That's ridiculous. And that was with, like... That hurt a lot. Hey, what's up, Smith Mule? That was... That's unfortunate. Oh, come on. I'm glad that missed. Thank you. Okay. Fortunately, I have a Cure Light Wounds. Man alive. Worked out, though. Worked out. Alrighty. Okay, so pool, take, items. Don't care about the hammer. Take, and non-stop. Can take that. Okay, now. Items. Okay, so he's got, if I undo this. Oh, okay. All right, let's do this one. AC -9, huh? All right, we'll trade that to Hillness. We will trade the cloak to Effect Life. We will trade the leather armor to Shadowed Mage, and we'll trade, and the shield we're going to try right now. So I have an AC -13. Now I have an AC -8. Okay, that shield is garbage. Goodbye. Okay, so as an AC of -9, but what if I put on AC of -5? Okay, that is not nearly as good. In fact, that means that it's not going to be as good as anything else I have. So, all right. So, view items. Okay, so right now, I don't think it's going to be better than Elfin Chain, but it's, what is it? -3? That is terrible. Drop that bad boy. All right, he's got an AC of -2. But what if I... AC of 2. Going to drop that. And we're going to drop that. We're going to ready that. All right, and let's see. This one, I can't because I haven't identified any of them yet. All right, well, someday my prince will come. All right, now we share this, and that's great. Okay, now the only problem I have here is that I'm pretty sure the Lich falls. With his defeat, the grinding gulf resumes its normal motion. One by one, the zombies and their cargo of precious magical tomes topple and plummet in the darkness below. You stagger from the edge of the pit. The dread Lich is slain, but every Lich has a phylactery. Arcanaspot says to you, there was no phylactery here. He's not truly dead. We will encounter him again, won't we? And the answer, sadly, is yes. You will encounter this Lich, the wizard with the stemless clover sigil again, but when he returns, it will be on his turn. For now, though, rest. The adventure is almost at its end. Okay, I'd actually like to rest. Yay, and look at that. I got some level ups here. Okay. All right, let's level a Shadowed Mage up. And more level 5 spells per day. Which means magic. Memorize. Exit. Okay. Cure Light Wounds, wounds. Okay, and then level 4. Is Cure Serious. And 5th level, I had Cure Critical Wounds. So the question is, oh man, there's some good ones. I want another Cure Critical. The question is whether I do Raise Dead. I could do Raise Dead. I could do Dispel Evil. I could do Flame Strike. I drop it like it's hot. So this is an interesting call here because Dispel Evil is definitely powerful, but it's limited sometimes in its effect. Flame Strike is great. Everyone loves a good Flame Strike. Raise Dead is possible. Slay Living is too. There's too many things that resist that. The thing about Raise Dead is it's very tempting, but I can always memorize that later if I have to have it. It would be better in combat to have things that have more value. So I think I'm going to try Flame Strike, although I'm tempted to get another Cure Critical Wounds, but I'm going to go with that, I think. Two Magic Missiles, two Fireballs. Magic Missile, Magic Missile. Let's go with another Stinking Cloud. Fireball, Fireball, Fireball. Ice Storm for sure. And 5th level. Love me some Cone of Cold. Definitely Cloud Kill. And Hold Monsters, one of each. Okay. Look at Healness is right there. Man, Healness is right at the edge of leveling. Nonstop's about halfway through. Poor Clouds. Clouds are being not clouds are being killed, Bit. You use the clouds. You don't actually get killed. You don't kill the clouds. You use them. That's how that works. Let's save that under G for GG. Okay. Okay. Leap west. Wait, what? The heck? Dispel Cloud. There we go. Just went the wrong way. Ow. Ow. Okay. Well, it almost. They say that it's almost come to an end. All right, back towards Fox Ridge. Save. We're going to save that under F for F if I know if this is right. Carefully make your way around the pit trap. Oops, bash. Wish I could destroy that phylactery. Okay. You stop looking back at Fox Ridge. It seems that local farmers had good reason to sleep lightly, but now the burden of that fear is settled upon your shoulders. There's no telling when the Lich will strike. It could be anywhere in the realm after any adventure you survive. But rest assured that an angered Lich will not simply forget that you drove him from his lair. The farmers will pay their preordained price, a fine home-cooked meal and a warm bed in which to sleep. When you set out on this mission, that price seemed more than fair. Now you have to wonder. But this adventure is done, and there's only one question remaining. Where to next, adventurer? Wow, okay. Good stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I'm amazed. All right, so we did that. So that was a quick adventure, actually. Alrighty, so now that we've done that one, all right, so let's take a look for just a minute and see what our levels are here. So, okay, we got level 9 for Echo. I mean, Hillness is like right close to going up to level 10, so he's basically level 10. So we have a level 9, we have a level 10, we have a level 12. We have a level 11, level 10, and a level 10. So 10, 10, 10, 12, 9. So basically 10.5 to 11 is where we're at. So ooh, in the town of Daggerford. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. We need to seek shops. Because I want to ID some of this stuff that I haven't already ID'd. ID, yes. Okay. Just sort of basic boots. Okay. Banded mail +5. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, that's good. We're going to ID that. Nothing new about that. Just basic boots. We're going to get rid of that then. All right, view items. Okay, ID, yes. Arrows +4, ID, yes. ID, yes. Really? You can't tell anything else about my banded mail. I mean, okay, so that's a glitch because items. Arrows +2. Okay, so join those. All right, now we're getting there. Okay. This game even has an ending of starting class action suit. What do you have against endings? What's wrong with endings, Bit? Okay. Okay, so move on from this area. Gates to the lower planes are proven true. Portal is active. Hordes of Dragon Spear. I already did that. Yes. Okay. All right, we're looking for like level 11, basically. Looking for level 11. The Giants, greatest peril, completed all other adventures, need maximum experience, characters the highest possible level. Okay, so that's clearly that's not yet. Missing lovers. 4 to 7. We're way over leveled for that. All right, sounds good, Smith. I was promised all I can eat. Hey, what's up, X-Men? Does Daggerford have armor? Not as good armor as we have right now. Levels 5 to 7. Okay, I'm just looking to see about levels 7 to 9. Ooh. The Black Heart of the Light. That's interesting. Because the deal is there's not a lot of, like, we're in kind of a no man's land right now when it comes to leveling. We kind of are. Yeah, but the thing about steamrolling an easy mission is it's not going to give us enough experience. We need to get up to like the 14, 15 range. Once we get up there, there's a couple more adventures we can pick up there. And we want to be like 15th, 16th level before we go against the giants. So we have another giants. Right now, see, so this is the thing, right? Like right now, so Echo is level 9, right? He's about almost halfway through level 9. Hillness is right on the edge of being level 10. So he's basically level 10. And Shadow Mage is level 12. So if you combine 12 and 9, you have an average of what? 10 and a half, something like that. So basically right now we have 10 and a half and 10. So like 10 and a quarter, basically. Effect Life is level 11. So let's say that's about 10 and a half now is the average. Level 10. Level 10. So we really are level 10. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the negative 13, 9, 8, and 5 are pretty good, but yeah. That's the thing. I'm trying to find, like, the level adventure, like the level 11 adventures that we have. All right, you know what? We're going to keep looking. So we have this one. All right, so someone remind me, please, about this. So this one, Curse of Xanathon, we're way over leveled for that. We already did Hordes of Dragonspear. So Dilios. Okay, so the Black Heart of the Light. So somebody write down Black Heart of the Light. No, it looks like it's about the right time for me, I think. Or it's about online there. So Black Heart of the Light. Now that is a mini adventure. But Black Heart of the Light is levels 12 to 15. That's pushing it, though. We only have one character who's level 12. That's really pushing it. But that's possible. So the Black Heart of the Light is one option. Okay. All right, this is definitely not that. That was the Giants one. Turn to the Westlands, okay. River Bridge. Yes. Okay, Village of Klein. I'll read the descriptions once I see what the level is. Raven's Return. I cannot find what the level is for Raven's Return. I don't know if anyone wants to do a quick search for me, but I could not find what the level for Raven's Return was. I struggled to find what that was. Okay, Scepter from the Goblin Raiders. That's obviously way over leveled for that. Level 2 to 4, way over leveled for that. Okay, Ruin of a Mansion. It's levels 3 to 5, we're way over leveled for that. Cloud of Death over Two Lakes Vale. See, this one is level 15 to 20. Death's Ride, we're definitely not leveled enough for that. Small Settlement. Levels 5 to 8, we're over leveled for that. Warrens of the Earth Reaver, levels 4 to 6, we're over leveled for that. King's Festival and Queen's Harvest at first level. So we're way over leveled for that. Lost City, levels 3 to 5, way over leveled for that. Lost Colony, way over leveled for that. Okay, so okay. All right, the Southlands. Singing songs about the Southlands. Okay, Widdershin. Dark Hour of the Nation of Pelham. A Band of Adventurers. The Bane of Llewellyn, 4 to 7. Way over leveled for that. And we did Lost Caverns of Sojsanth already. So we already did that one. And a Red Dragon, extreme level. Dragon Hunt. It doesn't have all the info, yeah. And then Dragon Hunt. I don't know what extreme level means. Okay. So far, it's either Dragon Hunt, Raven's Return, or that one that was the one that was to the far north that I already can't remember. Okay. Ghost Tower of Inverness, great module, but we're over leveled for it. Despoiled, level 7 to 9. We're over leveled for that. Over leveled for that. Veiled Society is level 1 to 3. Way over leveled for that. Lurdium, the Mysterious Secret of the Rock. I know the Secret of the Rock. Levels 1 to 3. Okay, Daleson's Rest. Again, levels 15 to 20, Endless Stare. See, there's a couple of adventures that are the level 15 variety, but there's not a lot for where we are right now. The only thing I've seen right now is, again, either Dragon Hunt, yeah, Death's Ride, or the Endless Stare. It says the Endless Stare is levels 10 to 14? Because this one says that Endless Stare is for character levels 15 to 20. Yeah, Black Heart of the Light. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Dragon. Tomb of Horrors. Where is that? I mean, I know what it is. I know what Tomb of Horrors is, but... are you sure these level amounts are right, though? Because I'm looking right at Endless Stare, and it says levels 15 to 20. Are you sure, Nonstop? Yeah, I want to make sure that it's the right one, because right now, it's basically Raven's Return, which I don't know the level for, Dragon Hunt, which I don't know the level for, and the Black Heart of the Light, which is the 12 to 15. No. Keep on the Borderlands. Levels 1 to 5. Nope. Slave Lords 7 to 9. Nope. Level 7 to 9. Nope. Horror on the Hill, levels 3 to 5. Nope. Okay, we already talked about the Slave Lords. Castanamir. Lost Tower of Castamere is level 2 to 4. Yeah, I was trying to find it. I was able to find it before by looking at the old modules, like literally the old print modules, but I couldn't find one that was named Raven's Return, and I think Dragon Hunt is just like a mini adventure. I'm tempted to try Dragon Hunt because of that. I don't like that it says extreme level, though. Yeah, I already did this one. That was Swamp Light. I like that one. Review the Raven's Realm says that it has a level 9 enemy in it with 4th level spells. So that's probably underleveled. So it really then is Dragon Hunt, or we already did Baltron's Beacon. It's either Dragon Hunt or it's the Black Heart of the Light thing, because we're not in a position yet to take on Endless Stare or the Against the Giants thing. We did Tomb of the Lizard King already. We did the Ghost Story thing. We did White Plume Mountain. Temple of Elemental Evil, we did that already. We did Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh. We're not going to do Isle of Dread. We did Isle of Dread, actually. We did Skeletons. We did Dead Rising. I know. Giants into Drow into Demon Web pits. But I don't think Drow is in this one though. I don't think Drow is in the realm. At least I don't believe so. Because see, my plan was to get to the end of this, and then we could take another set of adventurers from level 1 up, or I have some of the other gold box ones that I also want to try. Woldiver's Keep. See, and then there's this one, Nightmare Keep. That's levels 18 to 20. That's way, way too high for us. I think it's either Dragon Hunt or it's the Black Light one. I think it's either Dragon Light or the Black Light one. And they have to get us up high enough level that we can get to that we can handle like Endless Stare or something like that. That's a new one. The War Rafts of Kron. What level is the War Rafts of Kron? I don't remember seeing that one before. Character levels 9 to 12. Interesting. I think we found it, chat. We found one. I think we found it. All right. So an Elfin Captain. Okay, we're not doing that one. That one is Drums on Fire Mountain. I know, right? Okay, a missive sent out by the Masters of the Guilds of the island of Minrathad. A princess is kidnapped and pirates are once again crippling the seaways. If you're interested in rescuing the princess and freeing the seaways and garnering the treasures offered by the guild masters, you should load Game 32, The War Rafts of Kron. That's perfect. Okay, War Rafts of Kron, that's it. Game 32, chat, remember that. Game 32. All right, game 32. Whoops. All right, here we go. So this is going to be remove. Yes. Remove. Yes. Remove. Yes. Remove. Yes. Remove. Yes. Remove. Yes. I hope the princess is Kron. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so games 36 to game 32. That's what we need to do. So game 36, I have that. So now we just need to... Now we just need to do... Here's game 36. Now we need to do game 32. Here's game 32. Save. Copy. Paste. There we are. Okay. Game 32. So, exit from play. All right, the War Rafts of Kron. I like the fact that as you play through this, certain things open up. Like that Lich game was not available to us initially. So, that's pretty cool. All right, play the game. Add character. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. You know it. Okay. Begin adventuring. Welcome to the realm. The definitive UA conversion of Adventure Module X7, The War Rafts of Kron. Game 32. Many weeks ago, the guild masters of the island of Minrathad put out a call for adventurers of great skill and renown. The Minrathad guilds are offering small fortunes to attract adventurers of great ability for a special quest. As you, yeah, we just did that one nonstop, yeah. You hear many, as you make your way to the island kingdom, you hear many strange tales. Some say that Minrathad is beset by the empire of Thyatis to the east, an empire known for its destructive ways. Others claim that the guildmasters are being driven to ruin by a roving band of pirates. One innkeeper even insists that the guildmasters are searching for the mythical horn of the sea god. You spend 3 frightening days at sea before reaching Minrathad. Each night of the journey, strange lights dance silently over the water in the distance. Whistles and screeches pierce the quiet rhythm of the waves. A hollow, abandoned feeling settles like a blanket over your party. Once on the island, the guildmasters subject your party to 7 days of rigorous tests and trials. Now your party stands alone before the guildmasters of Minrathad. All other adventurers were found lacking. The guildmasters explain that sea trade has been horribly disrupted. Many ships leave port never to be seen again. Occasionally a masthead or a body washes up on the shores of the island. And now a visiting princess from the kingdom of Erendi has disappeared along with one of the ships. The guild's masters offer you a small island next to Minrathad. Hey, we can get our own island, chat. Fantasy Island, if you can rescue the princess and discover who's pirating their ships. They also offer a small sailing ship with a crew of 10 and a captain for your use. The ship is yours to keep, but the captain and sailors belong to the Minrathad Navy. All right. So this is game 32. There we go. Save that map. Okay. 7 days of test to go rescue princess. I guess they're not joking around, huh? They're just like, yo, we don't just want anyone to do this. You walk along the aft of your ship, listening to the crew talking on the foredeck. Oh, this is our ship. A grating sound stabs the air from below the deck as if the ship is being torn apart. An instant later, a dozen small wooden ships puncture the surface of the sea about 120 feet away. They begin circling the ship. Each ship is about 5 feet long by 2 feet wide. The ships skim rapidly across the surface of the sea without sails or rowers. "Tritons!" shouts one of the sailors. "They control the termites that besiege the ship." There are termites? You rush to the side of the ship and leap for the circling vessels of the Triton ships. Whoa, okay. Interesting. A Triton chariot. Let's go with the 185 arrows plus 2. Oh, God. Trait and Chariot begins casting. Okay, which one is casting? Are you casting? You're casting. Can I get to you? Nice. Ha-ha. Okay. Oh, crap. Ow. Double ow. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Suck it. Okay. Right. We have got to get out of the way of the lightning bolt people. Who is casting? You are. Can I get to you? Let's see. Probably not. So. Ow. Okay. Ow. I think this is doing more damage to themselves than it is to me. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Let's see. Okay. Cast. Fireball. Ah, god damn it. You know, I thought about moving out of the way. Ah, crap. Dude, how many... $63 minutes left till what is the big day, if I may ask. All right, I got to get him away from... World Lemur Day? Really? Well, I mean, that's obviously huge. I didn't realize. Oh, God, how can you miss? Thank goodness. That would have sucked. Oh, no. Come on, dude. Stop trying to charm me. F you. Yes, you're recharmed. You're recharmed. You're my charm now. Okay. Okay, so they're still activating. Ah, god damn it. I was worried about that. I was trying to kill them before that happened. Oh, that's freaking frustrating, man. At least Arcanus bot is now charmed and thus is working for me. But... okay. Pretty much. Okay. Zap. Stop trying to charm people. Oh, good. Good job, actually, in curing yourself. That's... I couldn't agree more. Good. Nice, nice. Okay, that was good. Nice, very well done. Ow. Forgot that's not going to work on them. Better flee in panic. Okay. I did not give you permission to depart. I don't know where you are, though. Oh, there you are. No, because Arcanus bot is charmed. So I don't want to take any chance of that. Okay, that was rough. You turn to see your ship sinking into the sea. Sailors cling to the lifeboats, but shrink away as giant saltwater termites tear chunks from the small craft as well. Furiously, you swim to defend the crew, but the Tritons and their termites flee, vanishing into the blood-soaked sea. There's nothing around you but 3 days of open sea. You spit out a mouthful of seawater and grab at a piece of flotsam, listening to the cries of the men that were in your charge. Well, that didn't work out. All around you, men flounder to cling to bits of flotsam, shivering in the cold night air. Jeez. Okay, well... I didn't even have a chance to play these ones right, to place these rather correctly. So I'm going to place them there. I'm going to place Hillness there. We're going to place. Why is Arcanus bots? Oh, because they must have taken. Yeah, because they took their staff sling off. Yeah, it's more like it. All right, so we're going to put Arcanus bot. Going to put you down there. Going to put Shadowed Mage there. And I think that's right. Okay, now we want Arcana Spot. That charm on top of charm was very clutch. Really needed that. Big time. Okay, and Arcana Spot. Before I go any further. Lay your hands on yourself. Under the sea. What's up, Darth Sisu? Yeah, that was so cool though, because I was like, if this works, then because Arcana Spot being charmed the whole time was going to be a pain. Like, it was going to be a problem. Really love to get him out of the. There you go, into the yellow. Okay, so that's still not great, honestly. But I'll take it. The water ahead begins to froth. Small waves ripple on the surface of the sea as a yellow mass rises out of the water. Whoa. A huge head flashes a gleaming smile from a bronze-colored face. As the giant appears, a storm begins to brew overhead. Clouds swirl around a nexus point directly over him, and he smiles skyward before returning his gaze to you. Greetings. You cling to the remains of a lifeboat, thunder booming overhead in a way that oddly punctuates the giant's words. Around you, white discs speak volumes of the horror of the Minrathad Navyman. I am cool. I saw your battle. I can help you. As the giant, as Coom speaks, a large metallic object rises out of the water behind him. What appears to be a door swings open in the side of the object. Coom gestures for you and your companions to swim inside. Nice, we have our own storm giant. I will take you to my castle. Woo! Arcana Spot looks around and then gestures to the nearest of the Navymen. Let's go, we haven't a choice. One by one, the men and women around you swim to the opening and step into Coom's vessel. The door seals shut behind you. The interior of the ship is damp but not wet. Silvered windows allow the faintest of glimpses into the ocean outside of you. Coom travels on ahead and his craft follows behind him. This is awesome. We have like our own storm giant. You know that we're in a higher level series of adventures chat when we have our own storm giant. Am I right? You're left in the somewhat cramped space with the surviving members of your crew. It appears that there were no crew casualties from the attack. Now we understand why the ships are being found as bits of flotsam on the shore. I thank the gods that I was on your ship, heroes, and not on one of those ill-fated merchant vessels. Oh, come on. B. No. Exit. Outside the silvered windows, you see the images of large fish, never before seen by a surface dweller such as yourself. Beautiful coral gardens and dozens of beings who have never seen the light of the sun pass by outside. This room is larger and holds the bulk of your crewmen. They nod to you with a grudging respect. Ahead is a single-story building with a solitary tower rising from the far side. The seafloor disappears just past the building. The tower looks out over the cliff, which extends as far as the eye can see. The other side of what appears to be a chasm is not visible. As you watch, the craft follows Coom into the entrance of the grand castle, then settles down in the courtyard. This is like the giant version of Nemo. I don't mean Finding Nemo, I mean Captain Nemo. Coom fills the silvered glass of the doorway. Swallow. The fish. Looking to the side, you see a number of vials containing small golden fish. Swallowing a fish causes the air to become oddly dry and burns the lungs a bit. As soon as everyone has swallowed a fish, the door opens. Ocean water fills the craft. You breathe the water as easily as you would air. You turn to your friends and find that you can also speak as readily as you would on the surface. Wow. Coom says, "The Tritons did not always attack surface folk thus. They have of late begun an alliance with the raft city of Kron. But the Kron men also are not warlike. They live peacefully enough, pirating on occasion, but not interested in the destruction of nations. The Tritons pilot Kron-made war rafts pulled by seahorses. 2 isolationist nations have come together to form an alliance of war. I do not know why, but if you seek answers, the answers and the Arendi princess lie in one of those 2 places." We go to the Tritons or we go to Kron? Let's go to Kron. Kron floats upon the sea. Its position is ever changing. Swim to the south for 2 days. The friends of the ocean, the dolphins, know where Kron is. If you befriend a dolphin, he will lead you to Kron. Follow the sea cliff west until you reach the sunken city of Kolhador. Do not enter the city, for an ancient evil lives there. From there, swim due south, and upon reaching the lone seamount, turn eastward. Swim east for a few days to reach Suthis, citadel of the Tritons. Okay, swim to the south for the 2 days to find the dolphins. Okay. I shall return your people to their city in my magical boat. The magic of the golden fish shall last you to your destination. It lasts for days for some, weeks for others. Best of luck to you, travelers. Know that you are not without friends in the sea. Thanks, my storm giant dude. You sleep among the fish, but you breathe their water as if it were air. Though disturbing, the need for rest eventually overcomes you. Boy, I'll bet. This is cool, though. I like this opening. And if this gets us high enough level, then we should be able to deal with that blacklight one that we were talking about next. And then I guess we'd have to try to take on the endless stare one, maybe? We are going to go south. Following Coom's directions, you swim south. The magic of the golden fish persists without failing, and you rest well in the shelter of coral caves on the ocean floor. You see many, many fish, but none of them swim near enough for you to befriend them, as Coom suggested. Then, after you rise from your sleep on what must be the second day of swimming southward, you find that a school of dolphins has begun a wide circuit around your party. Love me some dolphins. One of your friends speaks the name of Coom, and the school spirals off to the east at a pace you can easily follow. The dolphins lead gradually upward as they swim eastward, waiting when you tire or slow. Finally, you burst from the sea, your lungs filling with air for the first time in days. The light of the heavens shines down upon you, dazzlingly clear and bright. The dolphins circle, then fade back into the sea. You look about as your eyes adjust to the surface light once again. Near the horizon is what appears to be a long, flat barge. It seems to rise and fall with the sea as if it were a piece of cloth on the water. As you draw near, a mass of small rafts tied together becomes distinguishable, each with a small building on it. The city of Kron, a city on the sea. Six oddly shaped sailing ships, say that 6 times fast, a small portion of the border patrol that you see regularly circling the city, draw near to you. Only one comes within hailing distance while the others are within bowshot. One man on the near ship distinguishes himself from the others. He is clad in leathers and bears the grace of a skilled warrior. Greetings, travelers, to Kron. By your presence I see that you bear powerful magic. My name is Falcon, and I would grant you entry into the city provided that you surrender all arms and armor during your stay. All will be returned to you when the time comes for you to leave Kron, of course. Falcon smiles and orders his men to bring you aboard the ship. Your arms and armor are collected and placed in trunks and sacks as the ship turns and goes back to the docks. Come with me. I shall take you to your rooms. Falcon escorts you down the walkway between the barges leading to the large palatial construction in the centermost barge. You're brought to a large, spacious chamber with comfortable beds and buckets of water for washing. The only indication that you're still on the sea is the constant rocking of the floor beneath your feet. Falcon waits patiently for you to settle into the new surroundings and wash up. He watches you, clearly gauging your skills and weaknesses. His eyes seem to take in every action you take, conscious or otherwise. Finally, when he sees that you are ready, he takes a seat near the door. He eyes your party with an odd mix of emotion in his eyes. Finally, he speaks. Men have died. Perhaps with your help, no more will need to. I can tell you what you need to know. The location of the princess, Corinna. The reason for the sudden raids by Kron and Suthis. But to explain all would be suicide for me as long as a certain man draws breath. His name is Morak. He's a wizard, and he has bewitched the Grand Hydrate. All of Kron respects Morak, and I am powerless to stop him alone. I have no love for bloodshed, and this piracy is wrong. I do not know where the Tritons take their victims, but they never return to the surface. Without Morak, the alliance would fail, and all would return to normal. What paladin is among your party? Well, that would be Echo. Echo Alpha 5 speaks now to inform you that Falcon has no evil intent. He speaks the truth. The Grand Hydrate sounds very Caves of Kood, that's true. So we have to stop this wizard Morak, huh? Falcon's fervence and expression are backed by truth. He clearly believes what he says. What do you side? We will help him. Falcon smiles, appearing genuinely relieved. The expression is all the more unsettling, however, for the cold rage that fills his eyes. We must strike at Morak at once before he realizes that I have come to you. I will take you to his chambers. Follow me closely. Oh, we're just going right to him? We're like, no, you have to go find Morak. He's like, no, I'm going to bring you to the boss fight. You just follow me. Falcon pulls the door open and steps out into an empty hall beyond. Okay. Trunks in this room hold your arms and armor. You dress quickly while Falcon watches the south door. 10 guards look up as the door opens, but Falcon motions and they sit. Half look away pointedly while the other half scowl at Falcon and appear ready to challenge him. You look out over the flexible spans connecting the countless barges of the city of Kron. Behind you, Falcon opens the door to the interior of the palace and gestures for you to follow. Well, I guess we were in the area where the dolphins would come and befriend us, though, bit, right? I'm guessing. Falcon closes the door behind you and leads off to the west. He makes not a sound as he speeds down the corridor. I hear a sound. Step, step. Falcon whispers, "We stand at the gates of hell. Brace yourself and strike swiftly. If the demons are allowed to work their magic, we are doomed." The door swings open. Can I save it first? The room is filled with a Stygian darkness. No light from the corridor behind you enters herein. Okay, good. Save as D for demon. No. Exit. Secret door unlatches and lets out into a room filled with apparently magical apparatus, a wizard's laboratory. Turning about, your eyes adjusting to the brightly lit room, you scan for the wizard Morak. Oh, this is our guy. Look at this dude. You spy him as he overcomes his surprise concerning your intrusion. He's an older man, clad in robes fitting a sorcerer of his position. He drops his staff of office, reaching for a wand and a dagger. At his sides, apprentices scramble for spell components, shouting for guards to come and aid the chief wizard. Now, strike now and save all our souls. Morak begins to chant, and you see that what appears to be an amber carving of a giant lion is now beginning to move. Okay, well, let me go. Those are weird apprentices. See you, Morak. Come on, dude. Unbelievable. All right, well. All right. Why am I... What? I'm still not held? I mean, I'm still... Good. Nice. We're at the gates of hell. Breaks camp and has a nap. Nice. Held, but it worked out. And Hillness is leveled. Held to the yes. Oh, interesting. All right. Of course. Naturally. It's all magical. All right. We're going to take this. We're going to take this. I don't care about any of this. Okay. Plate mail +4. AC -9. Don't know what that potion is, but... Yep, that's what happens. That's why you don't... If you're a demon, you just don't want to... You don't want to do that. Okay, -5. -5. -3. Okay, and... Oh, crap. What did I just do? Woo, I was close. Yeah. All right. Falcon cocks his head. The magic over the Grand Hydrate may take time to wear off. We must enter Morak's room before the guards find us here. You take that door, and I'll check this one. Okay, before we do anything, we're going to save. We're going to save that under G for good going. This room has a large, comfortable-looking hammock strewn with pillows. The floor, walls, and ceiling are covered with rugs and hangings. There's a table built into one wall. Pinned to the table are several papers filled with scribblings about spells and items. A cylinder strapped to the table contains a letter to Morak signed Ulaban. The letter is written on shark skin with a special ink developed for use underwater. It reads, Morak, our plan goes well. The latest set of war rafts from Kron have just arrived. Our people are going to use them on the next merchant vessel of the Minrathad guilds. What is the current prisoner count? Soon I will need 4 to 6 captives to appease Hadric of Kolador. Ulaban. As you finish reading, the door opens and Falcon steps in. Guards have gathered outside Morak's chambers, but they fear to enter. Have you found the proof we need? When you show him the sharkskin scroll, he frowns but nods. Ulaban is indeed the name of the high priest of Suthis. He is a powerful being. I have not heard of this Hadric of Kolador, but if the prisoners are being sacrificed to him, I shudder to think of it. Look over the books on these shelves, but there's nothing of interest. Okay, I already know that. Simple room has hammocks for sleeping and a trunk for each apprentice's belongings. Nothing of value or interest. Look over the books in these shelves, nothing of interest. This room is entirely empty, okay? Okay. Gee, no. Okay. I'm going to go through here. And I'll go up here. Guards choke the hall, all standing about the door with weapons drawn. Many of them gasp when they see Falcon among your number. What is the meaning of this? What goes on here? The crowd parts before a massive, barrel-chested man with only one eye. The man stops before Falcon and stares at him in confusion. What is this, Falcon? Sire, with the aid of these traveling heroes, I have overcome a terrible evil that has thrown us into war with the mainland. I beg your mercy as I explain to you what has transpired of late. Go on, Falcon. The Grand Hydrate waves his right hand, dismissing the soldiers around you. Appearing more than a little confused themselves, the men obey. Walk with me to my chambers, Falcon. Bring your friends. I've had strange dreams of late, dreams of wars and piracy at my command. Falcon walks alongside the Grand Hydrate, casting frequent glances over his shoulder to ensure that you are indeed following. They talk softly. From what you overhear, it seems that Falcon became aware that Morak had placed a charm over the Grand Hydrate. Morak used that leverage to forge the alliance between Suthis and Kron. Okay. And now I've defeated the guy. This chamber is decorated for necessity. The Grand Hydrate sits on a straight-backed chair and eyes Falcon for a minute. I have wronged you, my friend. I mistreated you. You are wisely placed as captain of the guard, and I should have never given Morak authority over you. Yeah, I like this. Every so often you get a module like this. This reminds me of Swamplight, which I really enjoyed also. Every so often you get one where you're like, this is super cool. Like, and obviously Curse of the Fire Dragon, even though that's not part of the realm per se. I'd love it if this would get us up like a level or two. Then that might make it possible for us to do the either the Endless Stair, or no, the Blacklight one. And then hopefully that would be enough that we could do either the Giants one or the Endless Stair one. Truly, sire, the true people deserving of thanks are these 6. Had they not come, I never would have been able to deal with Morak alone. And this letter tells of a darker issue in the depths of the sea. This Hadric of Kolador is the true threat that we face. Indeed, indeed. The Grand Hydrate turns to you. I owe you my thanks. Kron thanks you, and I thank you. Falcon offered you information in exchange for the death of Morak, and I shall make good on the offer. What questions do you have for me? The Grand Hydrate sadly informs you the princess was shipped to Suthis before your arrival in Kron. She was given potions of water breathing and should still be alive, but for how long he cannot say. Morak was an evil wizard whom I made the mistake of trusting. He is gone now, and my mistake shall not be repeated. Now that I am myself once again, the raid shall stop immediately. I have no desire for war with the mainland. Okay. Morak was one half of the evil. This Ulaban concerns me, for he may have other designs against humanity. Okay. You sleep well in guest rooms before being given the means you require to leave the city of Kron. Which means, I guess, that we go to north next, I would guess. Okay, yeah, so Suthis is the Triton one. So we do the Triton and then we do the one after that. Okay. City is made entirely from dead coral cut from distant reefs. As the water currents flow through the coral of the city, they create a complex rhythm that can be heard from 12 miles away. A huge building made of different types and colors of coral covers this side of the city. Out of each of the 6 corners rises a short tower. Atop the towers are bright lights which illuminate the entire city. Suddenly, a Triton appears astride a giant seahorse. Identify yourself and your business in Suthis, he demands. He waits patiently for an answer. The leader listens to your answer and nods briefly. You may enter into the royal palace, but you must remove all arms and armor before continuing. We have no desire for your goods, surface dwellers. You may keep them and unlock the box with you. The leader motions to a large iron box brought forth by a dozen more Tritons. Do you fill it with your arms and armor and accompany them into the palace? The leader seems to relax as the box locks shut. Finally, he gestures and turns to lead you into the palace. Lugging the heavy box, you follow. God damn it. Swim through a hole in the ceiling. The guards close around you. A stern-eyed steward, God damn it, the map, eyes you and the guards around you unhappily. He sees your items are secured away though, and gives a nod after studiously looking you over. Bring them along. You're led out of this small chamber swimming south and west. As you travel, you see that the palace of Suthis has no floor. The bottom of a corridor room is just another surface to the Tritons. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. All right, so that's not going to work. Because, again, if the map gets screwed up, there's nothing I can do about it. But I just want to get to the next spot I have to go, and then I will save it. Oh, my God. I think it's J. Okay. So this is the case, right? Okay, and then the Triton shows up. You tell the truth. To the royal palace. Okay. Now we got it right. Suthis throne. Okay, Cernide steward. We did this already. Bring them along. Okay, I already know this one too. Tritons have taken full advantage of their corrals of Coral City. Yeah, Chafer, just kidding. Not only is the hole beautifully reworked, but you frequently spot what appear to be murder holes leading back into hidden alcoves. The bottom shelf of the room to your left is covered with 3 massive closed oyster shells. The guards hurry you past, eyes locked forward. You stand in the royal court. Oh, and before you rests the king of the Tritons. As they enter, the guards fan out to your sides, though you realize that the path to the king is easily watched by elite bodyguards. To the king's side is a cowled Triton bearing objects of clearly arcane nature. His many necklaces, rings, and baubles denote him as the royal mage of the kingdom. He looks at you darkly, not raising his head. To your left stands a much larger Triton, this one bearing many symbols of a religious bent. He is flanked by a sizable entourage of his own, all of whom eye you warily. This Triton seems to nod to you. King Lopra, says the leader of the guards, these surface dwellers have come seeking an audience. They wish to address you, sire. The king nods and lowers his trident in a gesture that seems meant to give you the floor. You Indeed, the past was a time without bloodshed between our peoples. Perhaps the future will show unprecedented growth among air breathers, and we shall return to those days. Sadly, now we have no recourse but that which we now choose. The king gestures to the mage beside him. Utham advised my father during those days when all appeared well but was truly sad and oppressive. He had the insight to do what was needed, and even now advises me in what must be done. We have no knowledge of a stolen princess. Perhaps she perished with the ship she sailed? One of the guards sneers and nods. The raids have become necessary. Our people have been forced to this by the atrocities of the surface dwellers. Of all air-breathing men, only those wetlanders of Kron have the spark of decency among them. The king eyes you proudly, though he does not focus on you personally. Long have my people sought out a school of surface-dwelling men who held within them the decency and goodness that make them worthy companions in life. The men of Kron are wise, hard-working, and affable. We much appreciate their aid. The royal mage shudders at the king's words. Though his eyes are in shadow, he's clearly scowling. The king gestures to the priest and his entourage, and the mage's face becomes a mask of poorly concealed rage. This is Ulaban, the high priest of our faith. He has assured me that you truly mean my people no harm. He is responsible for your safe passage to me this day. Ulaban is also responsible for the new peace that has arisen with the air breathers of Kron. He's a great champion of peace between our races. Oh, I did this already. I'm glad to have addressed your concerns. With luck, you have found your journeys into our lands to have been educational and rewarding. You shall go to your own chambers now, where you will rest. Once you have rested, you'll be allowed to leave Suthis in peace. King Loper nods, and the guards escort you from the throne room. Guards are stationed outside your chambers. Your friends look to you in bewilderment. The king told us nothing, but he told it prosaically, and his advisors are most interesting. But where do we go from here? We've learned nothing about the princess, less about the alliance of Suthis and Kron. And do you truly expect that we'll be free to leave this place? Jay. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Actually, wait. All right. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, he's a good dude. You know, obviously. This is obviously a misunderstanding, and we'll fix that as we go through. All right, so good stuff today, chat. We made some excellent progress. Some truly excellent progress. And we're in the midst of this game, which I swear I did not see that before. So that means that there are other ones that kind of opened up over the course of the realm, which is neat. And once we finish that, again, the hope is that that'll get us up high enough that we can take on that Black Crystal of Night or whatever it is. And hopefully that gets us up to like 13, 14, at which point we can take a shot at the Endless Stare and see how that goes. And if that works, maybe take on the Dragon Hunt one. And if that works, maybe that gets us high enough level that we can take on the Against the Giants one. And the Against the Giants one would be the second to last one we would do. The last one would be the level 18 to 21, which I don't remember the name of that, but that's the one that's way off to the west. And yeah, then we would have finished the realm. And I have a lot of other ones that I'm thinking about after that. Originally, I was thinking that I would go through and do yet another one of these starting from level 1 to 2, and I could still do that. But I also took a look, because I've been having so much good time with this, at the other ones, and I'm thinking that I may try to play a couple of the others. Al-Qadim. I may try to play Dark Sun. I might try to take on... I do want to do Beyond Shadowgate at some point, because I love the original Shadowgate, just as a little bit of a palate cleanser. But then I would go back into it. I might do Curse the Azure Bonds. As I say, I might try the Silverbox series, which is the Dragonlance games, which I haven't done ever, so I might do that. And then move back into Crypt Master, and then we kind of see what the other games are down the line. I have a lot of other choices there, but I'm really enjoying this kind of retro stuff, and I think it's been good for the channel. So So I'm going to continue to do it, but not now because it is late. Because I got started late. But I enjoyed this, and I hope you folks did as well. I am going to. There's a shot. There's a possibility that I may be doing a bonus stream tomorrow, Friday, during the afternoon, early evening, possibly. I don't know that for sure, so watch this space. I definitely will not be streaming on Saturday because I will be away, but I will be back next week regardless, with a very busy week. We will have a special spooky reading on Tuesday night. We'll have the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month. We will have more By the Dice Roll, playing more Ghost of Saltmarsh, we'll be doing over there. Then Wednesday, we will be having more community D&D with the Shadow Crew. Then Thursday, we will have our annual Halloween show. So we'll be streaming as normal, probably later at night, but we'll also be doing the Edgar Allan Poe reading. So we'll read The Raven, and we'll read some other story by Poe. I haven't decided which one yet. We'll see. And that will end up the month of October, and then we will head into November. Triffid and I are figuring out the schedule for November right now, but it's going to be a good time with some TTRPG premieres and all that kind of good stuff. So, thank you, Tim. Well, yes, it's enjoyable having you folks all with me, especially if I can get started before 10:40, which is not, way too late for me to start. But again, it's just hard sometimes after work, getting home at the right time. So if you like what you saw and heard, I hope you will follow the channel. I hope you will check out our YouTube at !ArvTube. And if you are watching me on YouTube today, and I know a number of people were, we had good turnout over there. Thank you. Please sub to me over on YouTube. It is free to do that, but it definitely helps us out. We are like 1 or 2 subscribers away from a new record over on YouTube, so please consider doing that. Also subscribe to us on Twitch, but I'll come back to that. Discord is !ArvCord, Twitter !ArvTweets, Blue Sky !ArvSky, website arvanelleron.com. Don't forget Hearthglow, which is my actual play podcast over there. You should definitely check that out. And also check out the Gen GM show with myself and Zach Clay doing GM and DM tips. That would be lovely as well. !Arv Shop is our merchandise area. !Arv Treon is that Patreon right there. Trying to get that back over 100 and moving in the right direction upwards so we can get some cool new features for the channel. But in the meantime, it really is the financial backbone of the channel, and you can get cool stuff for yourself and head us towards various channel goals if you support us there. Also, subbing to the channel, as a couple of you did today, is really helpful too. You get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. So please consider jumping on board and subbing also. That would be very much appreciated. And on the publishing side, Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library, my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade is my Greyshade IP. Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic, the first 3 books in the Grey Assassin trilogy, available out now, award-winning, critically acclaimed. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade done by our very own Trent Sparks at that link, and you can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade coming out from Alligator Alley Entertainment and our dear friend Brandon O'Brien. So definitely get your pre-orders in on that, because that'll be out late this year, early next year, and that will be a good time. And as always, BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help. Reach out to others when they need help as well. And thank you for the follow bit. I hope you enjoyed it, and please don't be a stranger. Enjoyed your sense of humor. This was fun. And last but certainly not least, Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage. And send the message. We'll do so for others in the future as well. I do like to do raids, but not when it's this late, so I think I'm going to bypass it for now. But I will try to do one, assuming on Friday everything works out as I hope it will. So keep your eyes peeled. Follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky, or check out my Discord. And now that you're following me on Twitch, you can also get those notifications when I go live, hopefully tomorrow. If not, then I'll definitely be back on the channel, not on Saturday because I'm off this Saturday, but I will be on the channel again on Tuesday. So definitely make sure that you stop by for that. Thank you to the wonderful folks who made this a fun stream tonight. Thank you to Dragon Spear and Triffity Mats, best mods in the business. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and subscribers, Dragon, Triffid, Nonstop, Tim Coolish, and TomTom. And thank you to my wonderful viewers. Thank you to Axeman, to Big Boss. What's up, Big Boss? Thank you to Bert. Thank you to Darth Sisu, Dr. Hugo. Thank you to Jagtris, Mr. Jonas, and Mrs. Dunsel, sitting back there in the lurk. That's going to do it for me, everybody. Thank you so much. Much love. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with more of this game. Otherwise, I will see you folks then the following Tuesday for tabletop play for the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month, which is Age of Wonders 4, and then for our spooky reading on Tuesday night. Going to be a fun week next week. But hopefully I'll see you folks before that for a bonus stream. Until then, as I always say, everyone, please be good to each other, and much love. I'll catch you folks soon. Have a good night. Honk.